huh. Anyway, so it was like, busy at doing, we was doing in class or whatever, and we was breaking boards or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Right though, we was doing a thing or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? Right though. Anyway, so, yeah, I just had a good time or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Right though. Anyway, so, yeah, it was like, as cool as ever. I mean, I had fun and all that. But anyway, this was such the point now. I seen like, this video, like, what I'm saying? I mean, like, about like, these like twin sisters or whatever, and it was like, it was named, um, never gonna get rid of me, bitch. That was the title. That was the title. You know what I'm saying? For real, that was the like, title of the like, video or whatever whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. So I was watching these twin sisters like go up in the woods or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know what I mean? I mean like they was doing everything together or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like one of the twins was looking for a tent, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she like end up finding a box with a bunch of ashes in it. And I think that was her twin sister's ashes or whatever whatnot because like her her twin sister died a long time ago. You know what I mean? Geraldo, so yeah, I mean like I think she was like, actually like daydreaming about like, doing stuff with her sister up in the woods or whatever whatnot, you know what I mean? Geraldo. That was like something else. I was like, wow. I was like, that was crazy as ever, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I like, actually like, seen this one called Auntie, Abella, you know what I mean? And like, she ate all her family, you know what I'm saying? She ate like, most of her family up, you know what I mean? She ate this girl father, she ate this girl mother, she ate this girl sister, you know what I'm saying? And she ate her. You know what I mean? She even ate, like, you know, this girl's boyfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. She was like, oh my goodness, cannibal for real. You know what I mean? She like, you know, like I think strangled them or like poisoned them, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like just like chop they like remains up and like make soup out of it or whatever whatnot. It was crazy, you know shit. And my mind was like, you better get the heck up out of there real quick, for real though. I'm like, snap, you already know what it is. It's creepy. It's time to get the heck out of there real quick. Girl kept on sitting at the table and all that time, you know what I mean? Just like, you know what I'm saying? It was like too late. Her name was Olive, and she made her some olive oil. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy. Right after she, like, strangled her with her smock. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. It was crazy as ever. You know what I mean? For real, I was like, dang. It was, like, messed up. For real, though. I was like, oh my goodness. Wow. Like, that was really something. That was really something for real. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. You know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, I'm just like, checking out, like, other stuff or whatever, and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I actually saw, like, some other skits too, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, to, like, I seen, like, this skit from, Lisa, and it's, like, Love after lockup or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was something else. It was really something else. You know what I'm saying? There was a zoo in there, sheen, and like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, shoot, it was crazy. It was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? He like went out on a date. She had to pay for the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Hey, that was crazy. That was crazy as ever. You know what I mean? But shoot, hey, it was just a skit or whatever and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I seen the like I seen the like other like episode of like lesbian homie. You know what I'm saying? And it be really entertaining. You know what I mean? I mean, like yeah, I was watching it or whatever and whatnot. And that shit, bitch, I be doing this thing. You know what I mean? For real though, I remember he was talking about like his like trainer that he like actually work out with or whatever whatnot. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, him and his wife be up there sweating up like you know uh, profusely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sweat. You know what I mean? Like oh my goodness, it's crazy. But hey, that's what happened if you like working out so hard. You know what shit? For real though. You know what I mean? You move a lot and you gonna be sweating like a mug. You know what shit? For real though. I mean like shoot. I mean like even if I move fast, so like you know what I'm saying? You keep on working hard. You know what shit? I'm gonna be sweating a lot. You feel me? For real though. You know what I mean? Oh, but anyway, that's besides the point. That shit, I mean, like, that's how it is, you know what I mean? Everybody sweats, you know shit, everybody sweats. You know what I mean, like, shoot, telling you, that shit, for real though, but I don't know about no, like, animals, though. I don't know about them, you feel me, for real, I don't know about them, actually, you know what I mean, for real though. But anyway, real, anyway, so I'm like, oh my goodness, it's real crazy or whatever when yeah we had a like good time or whatever when that shit, brother. Anyway, so yeah, I'm about like look at the rest of these like episodes or whatever when shit on like too much or whatever. That shit she was gonna go down or whatever when and shit, I mean, like, shorty got herself, I mean, squeezy, feel me? And shit, for real though. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see, like, if it gonna even make me laugh even more, you feel me? Because, just like I said on my last video, it's a comedy. Like, that shit, I'm gonna keep on checking it out or whatever, whatnot. That shit, for real though. Anyway, so. Yeah, I'ma just like, do all that or whatever, whatever. That shit, for real though, I'ma just like, check out like some more stuff or whatever. But first, I might end up just like, watching some more like, YouTube videos or whatever and that shit. For real though, I remember I saw like, I think it was like, this video from Mikey and Wyatt or whatever, whatnot. That shit, like, it was crazy. It was like, what I'm saying? They was like, playing as co-workers, like, him and Clear up there, like, playing as co-workers and stuff, and then next thing he showed, like, a picture of his, genitalia, and shit about, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, actually showing her or whatever went out about how it's like, area down there grew or whatever whatnot. And then he like, she reported them. She told the boss or whatever whatnot. The boss up there like try to like, ask him like why he do that and stuff like that. He said that like, drugs that they sold didn't even like, work. But the other drug the other dude like, try to like get on the market like just try that he was trying to like sell or whatever or whatnot shit like they like find him for it but they actually go use his idea or whatever whatnot shit and like he gave his like boss like an idea so he could like buy his pop so he could become the CEO or whatever and like Clarence, he was tripping or whatever when he was like, what, there ain't gonna be no penalty for him? He just told me his, like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? For real though. So, he got fired. But, that's the thing though. the the thing that got me is saying he wasn't even mad. He was like, she didn't even say it was big. Now I was like, what? I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hit the bell notification so you can see my next upload and my next post, and I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.